Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 27 of the JoJo Show. Episode 27. We're here. We have...
What?
Doppio versus Jojo this week.
Interesting.
What do you think about this fight? Just overall thoughts. We've got a cautious...
Risotto, just go in, alright?
range stand.
Yes.
He stands about ranged. It's not necessarily about power, right? Damage. It's about range. It's about getting the attacks off.
Now, Risotto's stand control, very good.
Very good.
Alright?
Very good. Manipulates the iron in the body.
Creates razors, engravings on those razors, nice little details
Exactly.
on
He's
knives and stuff.
A master. He's a
Alright.
master. Alright? Master. So, I don't know, let's get into the episode. King Kusum has the ability to see a glimpse into the future. Future sight confirmed. He's even more broken. What do you think about this?
But is it the same as Katakuri, Christian?
It's 100% guaranteed predictions.
Okay.
Now, what these predictions mean, they can be interpreted. Alright?
Yes.
You know how he sees his head explode, but it was the camouflage blood, so his head didn't actually explode. He saw the foot, but it wasn't his foot. It was Risotto's foot. 100% guaranteed predictions that he
Boss,
sees.
too good.
Alright? Future sight, broken.
Mm-hmm.
Even more broken. Not only can he erase time, powerful stand as well.
Strength.
Physically.
Mm-hmm.
But he can also see the future.
Yes.
So, we're going to have to find out.
Is this how Araki did the effect in the manga? Seeing
Yes.
the future through the hair?
Through the hair.
Yes. Okay.
It like broke panels and went like, this crazy fucking inter-panel hair shit. It's a good effect. Alright, then we get to opening, you know. Opening. Not as good as gold. Fucking finding gold. Was
Nothing
good.
will ever be as good as
Alright.
fun and gold.
Jojo is looking for Risotto while talking to the boss. He's on the phone, alright? Doppio is confused by the future sight. He doesn't really get it. What's going on? I saw him for a glimpse, but now he's gone. King Kusum, well, the boss, explains what it is, how it is, what's going on. The thing on the forehead is what the future sight ability is. So he's got the forehead
It's
power.
there, it's not there.
He's got the forehead power, he's got the arms, but he doesn't have the main King Kusum
Doesn't have the full power,
He
Christian.
doesn't have
Only a glimpse of his power.
exactly. Only 10% of his
So
power.
anime
Right?
all the time.
Alright. He gets a glimpse of scissors coming through his throat and he starts to panic. The predictions are 100% correct and he must prepare himself for the outcome. Alright? Doppio runs over and strikes a rock close to Risotto. Scissors start coming out of his throat, but he pulls it out before his throat is sliced. He just rips the skin.
Now, do we see all this damage accumulate through the fight in the manga or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
So he's got holes in his face, he's got a fucking...
Well, he's holding his throat for most of the fight.
Yeah, but there's no blood there. And there's no rips or tears. Also, his face should be full of holes and stuff.
They just use a blood splatter effect on his face. His face is bloodied and shit.
Is that... Do you see all the holes and shit in the manga or what?
When it's close up, sure, but like not
Yeah.
when it's not a close up.
Okay.
Alright, so Doppio's getting fucked up. Scissors coming out of his throat, he rips him out. Risotto knows something is up. He's like, you touched your throat before the scissors appeared. What's going on here? Alright. Doppio gets to resolve the fight. He must fight. He's ready to fight. Alright? He gets a prediction of a foot flying off. Alright? He thinks it's his own foot.
That's not your shoe.
Alright? The boss wants to come out, but it will take too long to transform. Alright?
Yes.
He needs 10 seconds to transform. It'll take too long. Risotto will get the win. Alright? You can't do it. Take too long to transform. Alright? Doppio baits Risotto to explode the frog and works out his ability of magnetism. Controls the iron in the blood. You know, makes it razors, makes spikes in the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Makes scissors. This is what people want kids' ability to be.
Yes, they desperately want kids
It's
to
not
be
gonna happen.
Edge Master. Now, Christian,
Yeah.
maybe some sequencing issues here in this episode. I don't know what's going on in the manga.
Yeah. You saying he has his foot, he doesn't have his foot?
No.
What?
What I'm saying is, right,
What?
so Doppio can only hear the boss through the telephone. Yes?
He's holding it in one hand.
Yes.
Yes.
But
What?
at some points doesn't have the telephone. Boss talking. I don't know if Doppio hears it or not. Because he could be commenting on Doppio, but Doppio's not hearing it.
Yes,
Is that what's going on in the manga as well?
basically. But he's holding the frog most of the time. The frog explodes. He can't hear the boss
Yes.
anymore. He picks up the cigarette, you know.
Mm.
So, he's a very strange man, right? Is there logic there? Doesn't matter. Probably not. All right. He's a crazy, deranged man. All right.
You know, why wouldn't you just internalize a mental link through your double personalities?
Because the boss is too smart, too powerful. All right.
Okay.
He has to be separated. All right. All right. Doppio baits the frog to explode. Works out the magnetism. Doppio uses this to find where Risotto is by using the magnetism against him and slices his foot off. Throws his scissors with King Crimson. Gets him in the leg. Cuts the leg off.
Yeah.
Or the foot off. Alright?
Aim a little bit higher, though, to get their face.
He was aiming at something invisible.
Okay.
You know. The boss wants him to get close to Risotto to finish him off. Risotto's foot filled with little stands, little things. Metallica is here. That's his stand-in.
Yes.
Metallica. Risotto puts his foot back on and works out Doppio is the boss. He wants to see his true form. He knows what's up.
He needs to see his full power.
This man's full of contradictions. What's going on here?
Yes.
He's the boss. Alright? Then we get a little flashback to Risotto's crew looking for intel, alright? Risotto tells them, calm down, as failure equals death. He senses himself. He was excited to kill the boss, but now he's centered himself and he's ready to fight properly and effectively. Alright? Risotto is able to disappear by coating himself with iron dust and camouflaging himself.
Alright.
Not invisibility, camouflage.
Okay.
Alright. It looks like a camouflage effect. It's
Yes.
not invisibility. Yeah.
Yes.
Doppio predicts knives flying at him. He's unable to block all the knives. Maybe if he had King Crimson, he could do something about that.
Okay. But no.
But no.
Only a small fraction
Only
of
a small
his power.
fraction of his power. Alright. He blocks some of the knives, but he gets hit. Alright? He gets angry. He can lose his stuff smacking the ground.
Mate, the boss is taking a lot of damage.
It's not 100% of his power.
He's taking a lot of damage. I would suggest, Bossu Man,
It takes too long to
just
transform.
get out of your transformation and kill this man.
It takes too long to transform.
Okay.
Alright? As he said, he needs 10 seconds to transform.
Why is there
So
rules
is he
on this
gonna move?
transformation?
Because he's an insane, crazy man.
He needs to live within his own rules.
Split personality.
Yeah.
Alright? It works a certain way. We see him transform. He gets muscly. He gets big.
Yeah.
It's a physical transformation.
Okay.
Alright? So get ready for it. Alright? So, yeah. Doppio's getting fucked up. He starts losing it, getting mad, all that kind of stuff. Alright. Risotto has stripped all the iron from Doppio's blood.
Can't breathe.
He'll die as no oxygen is going through his body. Little biology lessons from Araki.
Araki.
Telling you about blood and iron, and iron can be found in all types of foods. Spinach.
Everything, mate.
Meat, you know. You need it to fuel your body. Araki, master of all knowledge.
Okay.
Right? He's a walking encyclopedia. Right? He knows about animals.
Oh, he does know about animals.
He knows about iron. He knows about fruit.
Knows about carbon dioxide.
Knows about rhinoceros beetles.
Okay.
Knows about everything, alright? Alright. So, basically, Doppio is trying to use the knives to hit Risotto.
Yeah.
Alright?
Well, Risotto already knows, though.
Risotto already knows, though. So, Risotto baits the magnetism thing with his foot.
Yeah.
That got cut off. Doppio throws the knives. He thinks he's won, alright? He thinks he's won.
He gets shot in the back, Kusum.
But wait, the knives fly into the distance.
Yeah.
Who catches them? The other crew. Did the boss subconsciously throw the knives to get the attention? Because he noticed they were there.
Well, Little Bomber was already around.
Exactly, but he noticed that the crew was on the shore.
Do you think he baited them to be like, oh, we're being attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he throws them, and why did Bucciolati catch him with his stand?
Okay.
He threw him at Bucciolati. The boss, 2000 IQ play.
Okay.
Little Bomber.
But how do you know they were there,
Comes
Christian?
The boss knew they were there.
Okay.
Right? He told Doppio they were there.
Yeah.
How did he know? He's King Crimson, baby.
Okay.
Right? He has mastery of senses. He's basically like 10 times smarter than Doppio. Way more confident. Way more powerful. Alright?
Can see 4 kilometers.
He's got that shit on lock, alright?
Yep.
Alright. So, Risotto, laughing. He won.
But I know.
I would love to see the boss's death with my own eyes.
Good shot.
About to do it. Get shot by Aerosmith. Alright? As there's no iron in Jojo's blood, it's not like there's no oxygen in his blood, so it looks like he's not breathing.
Not breathing carbon dioxide.
Exactly.
Yes.
No oxygen to be mixed and turned into carbon dioxide.
Mm-hmm.
So, Doppio, immune from getting shot. Alright? And then blood splatters onto his head. And it goes clear because it's the camouflage blood.
Mm-hmm.
And the prediction was correct.
Okay.
And
The boss.
The
too
boss-
smart.
2000% IQ play.
I told you not to do anything, Doppio.
Exactly. I told you. I'm too smart for this shit.
Yes.
And then Risotto seemingly dies. End of the episode.
What'd you say seemingly for?
Seemingly dies. Is he dead? Did you see the spirit come out? No.
Okay.
Alright?
Also, Goon gets shot multiple times by Little Bomber.
Yeah.
Doesn't die.
In the back, no blocking.
I guess it was a tiny little bomb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fucking massive little bomb. Aerosmith.
Okay.
Blasted the shit out of him. Hit him 4 times in the chest, and then lit him up even more.
Yeah.
So, there you go. End of the episode. What do you think about this episode? What do you think about this
Good
fight?
episode, Christian. Good fight. Araki playing, moving the chess pieces around.
Araki set everything in motion. Alright?
And you could figure it out.
You can figure it
And
out.
I like it.
He tells
Gives
you
the pieces.
his little extra hint about the boss's powers.
Yep.
Can see the future. The iron.
Now you were
can work it
complaining
out.
about something not happening.
I consulted the manga,
Yeah.
and we might get the scene next week.
Okay.
Which is a very important scene. It makes King Crimson even more broken.
Okay.
So, we'll see if it happens.
Boss, you're about to encounter.
Because as I said, Risotto is seemingly dead.
Now, people out there, you might just think that we're ramping too close to the end, but no. We have like 14 episodes left.
Yes.
So,
13.
mid-boss fight. Coming up. I assume.
I'm not going to answer that.
Alright.
Alright. Boss, severely damaged. No oxygen in his blood. What's going to happen?
He's got a Crimson fucking reverse time and heal.
That's crazy. That'd be a crazy prediction.
Can't reverse time, though.
Can't reverse time, though. That's
Oh,
not his power.
what we know of.
Alright? He's not Crazy Diamond, alright?
Maybe he's going to be like, do you want to heal me?
So-
I'm just a civilian.
Who knows? There's some trick coming. Alright? Get ready for it.
Alright.
4 out of 5 episodes.
4 out of 5, that's fine. Good
I
episode.
would have loved to
Entertaining
seen the
episode.
hype scene this episode.
But, do you reckon it would...
But it's either cut or it's in the next episode.
Why would they cut it, though? Too brutal? Or give too much away too early?
It brings up some interesting questions about
Okay.
Crim Crimson. Alright?
It just works?
And it just works, alright?
Sure.
So that's maybe they cut it, maybe they didn't. Maybe we'll see next week. Who knows?
Alright.
There you go.
Fashion God.
There it is. Fashion God. This week, we have the main character of Part 4,
Super Saiyan Man.
Koichi, Act 3. Reverb Act 3.
Weakest protagonist, Kusha?
Well, I mean that he's protagonist because he gets most
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
episodes of Part
But,
4.
you know, Butcherati.
He gets good.
Bruno's the protagonist of Part 5.
Sure. So, Koichi versus our man Abachio. Both have kind of similar.
Well, how many
designs.
school uniforms have we done on this show?
I know. Part 4, full school uniform.
A lot of purple and yellow school uniforms.
I know. It's just how it is with Part 4. Although Abachio is also purple and yellow.
But there's more going on here.
This is where we're
Christian.
going with much. Now, what do you think about the Super Saiyan hair?
You know, that's fine.
He's a small man. He's not intimidating at all. He's actually a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
How old is he? 15? He's actually what a 15-year-old
Jojo's
would look like.
16. What a transformation.
He's fucking giant, man.
Yeah.
This is a real 15-year-old kid.
Not about
Right.
real. This is a bit...
Too short.
Yeah,
Maybe an underdeveloped 15-year-old kid.
sure.
And then we get the lip service.
About you.
The man, the edge man, not the edgiest man in the season,
Sure.
but edgy nonetheless. About you.
He's more edgy in this photo than he is in the actual.
What about when his cop mate dies? That's pretty edgy.
Yeah.
You know, he can't trust ever again.
Mm.
So, what do we think? Here's the thing: school uniforms. How many we got to see?
About your wins, you know.
About you wins because it's not a school uniform.
There's more going on here. I'm more intrigued. I'm more interested. Christian.
What do we think about the star on top of his head? Is that
It's a
his
bit
hair?
much, alright?
Is it some sort of hat? Is it some sort of yarmulke?
It looks like a hat here.
Looks like a hat. It looks like a hat most times.
Kinda.
Like sometimes, like you can tell there's shadow and extra.
Like Christian,
limelight.
he's trying to be a gangster, but he ain't.
Yeah, the gangster, right?
Mhm.
There's only one gangster.
Yeah.
Right, he doesn't have
He's got an A on his belt, just to let you know.
exactly. He's a Baccio. And we'll give it to him. We'll give him the win because Koichi, just a school uniform with Super Saiyan hair.
We said it before.
I've seen it before. All right. Now, on to the questions. Got a couple questions this week. All right. From Return the Slab. This was undoubtedly the most bizarre episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I've ever seen.
Definitely bizarre.
I can't remember JoJo episode when not one of the crew was actually in the episode. That's true. Yeah, that's true. If you're in charge of marketing JoJo to the West, how would you do it?
Fuck, man. You'd have to
It's
go.
it's impossible.
You'd have to go part 3 Super Saiyan angle, right? You have to be like these dudes.
That's what they tried to do.
These huge dudes fight each other. That's what you kind of have
But
to
that's
do.
not what JoJo's about.
I know.
At all.
That's what the West want. They don't want sexual men. They don't
My-
want. They don't want to see. You know, those two candy boys.
I think you market it as the original anime. The thing that started it all.
But that's not how you get mainstream.
I know that's not how you get mainstream.
You get
How do
mainstream-
you get mainstream?
Big, thick necks,
Jacob
blowing shit up. One Punch Man came out of the gate strong.
strong.
My
Funny,
hero out of the
funny.
gates strong.
Sure.
Right?
David Productions doing a good job with animation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the animation's fine.
How do you? It's too much of a niche appeal for the West, right?
Yeah, and then part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5.
A lot of parts, a lot of material out there. I think
Part 1's cool, part 2's cool.
part
You
seven has
could
the most
You
chance.
could work the West
Yeah.
with 1, 2, 3.
Here's the thing: Part 7 has the highest chance of getting cracked into the West when it gets animated, because it's a standalone part. Everyone's hyping it up.
But you know
for
how you
hiatus.
do it?
What? Word of mouth. That's how you do it. Because everyone who's read Part 7 knows the greatness.
Yeah, but also got part 7 next to the name.
They might not call it Part 7. They might just call it Steel Ball Run. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run. Right?
Now, this is the problem, right?
I would market that.
Yep.
Put the anime of that out. Because it's
But
standalone.
it's candy boys on horses.
Not candy boys on horses.
They're wearing lipstick.
It's all men. All action.
14-year-old dudes don't want to see lipstick.
It's a Western. Alright?
We saw the man that's currently in the lead for
For the
Fashion God.
Right?
14-year-old dudes don't want to see no candy boys. That's the problem we're dealing with here, Christian.
What I'm saying is,
It's too sophisticated.
everyone's gonna go. Everyone who's read Part 7 is gonna go. If you don't watch this anime, you don't matter, and you're uncultured.
It's also too complex
Yeah,
for the people be like, what?
especially the Part 7 villain, which is just like what's even going on.
And people are like, I just want to see shit blow up.
So is it an impossible task? How would you do it? How would you do it? Just stick next Part 3?
You have to reanimate 1, 2, 3,
Why reanimate?
recondense it, go all out with the hype. All right,
All right.
you gotta reanimate it in a way that appeals to the West.
So like cut out shit from the.
Oh, it's gonna
Because
be.
JoJo's about the cerebral fight. You can't just cut those
I
out.
know, but Christian, the dudes don't want to see the cerebral fight.
No, they do though. They say they do.
Nah, they don't.
They
though.
say they do. They
They want
love
to see
Hunter
that.
Hunter.
They want to see that crazy fucking. Yeah, but is Hunter x Hunter main appeal West?
No.
It's getting there because of the anime, right?
It's getting there because people keep on talking about it.
Think about the
We need
Ant-Man. Think about Ant-Man versus Old Man, right?
Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah.
Think about Gon transforming, alright? That's all hype.
But literally the last arc that's been animated.
And there's all that meat, but that's all anyone ever talks about.
It's true.
All right, all anyone ever talks about is the Anna.
It's the last arc.
It's a Chimera Anna.
Animated. But we're not here. We just need more people talking about JoJo and eventually get that. It used to be insanely niche.
It's getting there.
You used to not be able to get part 5 in English at all.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to read anywhere. Like, that's how niche it used to be. It's getting better. The word's getting out of Japan. Right? It's getting loose.
People are warming up to the more
Exactly.
strange ideas in anime.
Exactly. We're getting there. Alright. Aspen Log. Almighty Adrian Act 1 has finally appeared.
Yes.
How did it feel getting pierced through the neck with the arrow?
It's pretty cool.
Got hit. You didn't know what was going on.
I don't know how the arrow
wake up
works.
with a stand. Wake up with a stand.
Yep.
Right? You felt your soul evolve. And Adrian was born. Act 1. Apparently it is Act 1. Right, so
Many
Act
more
3
stages to go.
is his ultimate form.
Will you see Adrian? Who is Adrian?
We know who Adrian is now.
Okay.
A mysterious stand. Now. We might find out what it is later in the next question. How does Adrian work? Eric still doesn't know how Adrian works.
How does Adrian work?
How does it work?
Unlike people in JoJo who just get their stands first up, right?
Yeah.
I need a trainer with it.
He doesn't know.
I don't know what's going on.
He's not talking to him. It's an unruly stand.
He's kind of upset that I betrayed Dio, right?
It's an unruly stand because Eric has an unruly soul.
Yes.
Right.
And he's kind of upset that I betrayed Dio.
Why is he? Because you still influenced by Dio. You know, your soul.
Conflicted hard on Dio, you know. He did try to murder me, but he's a cool guy.
All right. You have to resolve your issues about Dio before you can
Okay.
train with
Okay.
Adrian. All right. Maybe next week we'll find out what Adrian does. All right. And that is the episode of the JoJo show.
Sure.
I told you, it's all hype to the end. I told you. All right, we've got Trish, now we've got the Metallica fight, and then we're just moving forward. All hype to the end. Get ready for it. JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 5. One of my favourite parts. Is it better than Part 7? No. Alright.
Nothing could be better than Part 7.
Part 7, legendary. Alright. Chases the God King.
Good night.
Good night.